Hi, friends. I do not know how far this news got. I heard about it because it happened in the United States. It happened in the ballroom dance world, which I'm very connected in. It happened in California, and I'm broadcasting from Oregon, so just the state, right next to that. But I do want to take a moment to remember 2 years ago, a gunman killed 11 people and injured 9 more in the Star Ballroom Dance Studio in Monterey Park, California. And so firstly, I just want to remember the victims. These are our ballroom dance soulmates. They were just there having a joyful, healthy experience. Who in the world could imagine something like this could happen in the ballroom dance world? It blows everyone's minds. And in my experience personally, I would say the ballroom dance community is the most physically healthy, the most emotionally healthy of certainly any kind of sub-community I have ever encountered. But when it comes to dealing with literally millions of people, there is just statistically, going to be one totally unhinged person in the bunch. I've personally only ever encountered one person in the ballroom dance world that, again, I'm no doctor, but this person definitely had, I'll call them rage issues. And I shared in a previous video about, when students fire their teacher, and this particular guy went into the workplaces of his students, like up to their desk in their place of work, private property, and like screamed in their faces and told them what losers they are and whatever. This person did work in my studio, and I did fire them as a consequence. And that person, probably not surprisingly, turned their rage on me and told me, I know where you live, I'm going to bury you. I found out from one of my employees they'd been stalking me and casing my house. And guys, honestly, A, I have a good security system, and B, it just indicated to me that, I am so glad I fired this person as soon as I smelled something bad. Because negative energy in a ballroom dance studio can spread like a cancer. Although certainly being mentally ill is not contagious. I'm not saying that one iota. But my experience, and honestly, I was scared at that time, but it pales in comparison to the grief, the pain, the fear, the tragedy of what unfolded today 2 years ago. And apparently this person was an on and off teacher in this ballroom dance studio, and I don't know if he was somehow actually wronged. I doubt it. Obviously, someone who behaves like this is not right in the head, but he did feel unappreciated by the staff there. So clearly paranoid, mentally ill, horrible person, all of the above. I am not going to recognize the gunman's name in today's video because he doesn't deserve it. Frankly, it just disgusts me. But I do want to recognize the hero who was a family member of the next ballroom dance studio this guy drove to after he shot these people. He saw this man come in with a weapon. He, being unarmed, wrestled the gun out of this shooter's arms and chased him out of that ballroom dance studio. That was the Lili Ballroom. It was just a few miles away from the Star Ballroom. This horrible person was pursued by the police. They knew he was driving a white kind of shipping van. And this person did end their own life before the police got there very shortly thereafter. But firstly, I want to share a picture. This man's name is Brandon Say, and he is a hero. To this day, we will not know how many lives he saved. And I'm going to share a photo. Apparently, he got like the Courage of Badge of Courage medal from the police department there. Well deserved. He is a hero, and I want to share his photo now just so we recognize and just how all thankful we are for this guardian angel for looking out for our ballroom dance brothers and sisters. Here is Brandon Say, 26-year-old, and I think he's like the son of the studio owners. Here he is. Okay, so that was Brandon. And my final kind of closing image here, I just want to share the names of these poor souls who we lost from the ballroom dance world. And I just can't tell you how much my heart goes out to them. My heart goes out to their families. I am sure this is like yesterday for them. And I sure hope nothing like this ever happens again. So I just want to take a moment to recognize these wonderful ballroom dancers that we lost 2 years ago. Here you go.